This program is part of the Pathological Nerdcasters Network. Find more at pncn.online, where all the geeks come to play.
We're live. So I'm just real quick going to post this. Am I live? Refresh. Okay. So hello everybody. Just give me a second here because I'm trying to post this live video. There we are. So let's go ahead and share this post to say, hey, we're live on, come on, Tabletop Live. If I can type here. Okay. So, live right now, I posted that there. Might as well share that on my own personal page, because why not? So, yes, I see that I just shared my video. Let me know that. So, anyways, sorry about that. So, I'm going to do a live preview right now for a game that is going to be on Kickstarter very soon. So, let me just go ahead and grab the camera here and flip that over, and we're going to be looking at Splat That. So, Splat That is a card game for at least 3 players, 3 to 8 players, and this game is just a really fun take on the old Slapjack. So if you remember the game of Slapjack, what you would do is you would divide the deck between all the players, and then you'd flip over a card, and if there was a jack, everybody had to boom and slap the table. So this is a variation of that. There are some different cards in this deck, and I'll show you how some of them work. So the very first card that you're going to see here, you're going to see Chef Splat. So Chef Splat is pretty much the most important card in the game. So whenever a player plays the Chef Splat card, everybody's going to try to slap him. And the first person to be able to slap him will be good to go. Whoever's last to slap him will have to take the pile of cards that's on the table and add that to their deck. Now, of course, the deck of cards, as I said, you're going to split that between all of the players. Now, next up is the Practical Yoker. Now, he looks very similar to Chef Splat, so you got to pay attention. Now, with him, if you're the first person to slap him, sorry, you have to take the entire pile there. That's not a good thing. The next thing up here, which he looks very similar to the others as well, but this is Daredevil, and Daredevil is actually a good card if you slap him first. If you're able to slap Daredevil first, you get to give somebody a dare. So you choose a player, and you must have them do a dare. If they fail to do the dare or don't want to do the dare, they have to take the pile. And imagine if they succeeded the dare, you have to take the pile. Now, you don't have to play with dares if you don't want to. You can just treat him as a regular chef card if you don't want to play with dares. If you're playing with younger kids or you just don't want to play that way, you can just ignore that card. You can probably even take him out of the deck. I don't think it'd do that much harm. Let's see here. The next card here is a switcheroo card. I believe there's only one of these. At least there's only one of these in my deck that I have here. And the switcheroo card says that if you play that card, then you get to pick another player and you have to switch decks with them. Now, this is really good if you see somebody has a really small deck. It's really bad if you have that really small deck. So, that's an interesting card. We have the Bad Egg. Now, if you play the Bad Egg, that means you are out of the game until somebody slaps a card. So that kind of takes you out of contention for a little bit. There's only a few of those in there, so it's not that bad. But you don't want to have a bad egg come out of your deck. The no card is very good. You want to slap the no card as quickly as possible because you get to put the no card in front of you. And if you have a no card in front of you, you can go ahead and spend that no card whenever somebody tries to trade with you. You can say, no, I'm not trading. You can also use it to negate if somebody's trying to dare you with the Daredevil card. Or if you end up playing a bad egg card, well, the no will just negate that and it'll completely cancel that out. We have the Egg Beaters. Now, the Egg Beaters is very similar to the Switch card because they are both blue. But if you end up playing the Egg Beaters card, that means everybody must pass their hand to the player to the left. So you pass your deck of cards around the table to the player to your left. It kind of scrambles everything up. Then we have the Cracked Egg. So every time you see a cracked egg, you're not going to be slapping it this time. Everybody must do the little action. I'm going to flip the camera over here. So everybody must, crack an egg on their head and do the whole cracked egg thing. So if you were the last person to do that, then you have to take the deck. So if you see that, you got to, do the whole cracked egg and do that fun action. So those are the cards that are in there. There are some other cards in the deck. So let me just flip through. There are, these like funny chickens running away, and there's, rubber chickens dressed up, and there's, funny little deviled eggs and deviled eggs in tutus and stuff. And the other time that you would slap is if there's ever two of the same card on the table. If there's two of the same card on the table, you want to slap those as well. The last person to slap the doubles will again get the deck of cards. So the way you win the game is pretty simple. Is if you have flipped over your last card and it goes onto the table, you must say, "Splat that!" And if you do, after you've played your last card, well, you are the winner of the game. If you fail to do that, I would say you have to take that deck. So that would not be a very good thing. But that is a really quick overview of the game. Let me put this back in my holder, cover my face. Sorry about that. So this is a really quick game. There's actually a lot of cards in here. So you can actually play with quite a few people. I said 3 to 8. That's what the instructions say. So you can definitely play this with quite a few people. So if you are trying to teach your kids maybe, or your grandkids, or whoever, the game of Slapjack, and it's a little boring or whatever, this is a kind of fun variation of it. Throwing in the dares makes it more interesting. I guess teenagers or preteens might like the dare aspect of it. It makes it pretty interesting. So this game, Splat That, will be on Kickstarter very soon. So if you're watching this on Facebook, pay attention, and I will be posting a link to the to the Kickstarter page as soon as that is available. And if you're watching this later on live video, if you're watching this later on YouTube, you will be able to click down below because I'll have a link as soon as that is available. So, real quick preview of Splat That. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and help support Cloak and Meeple. Bye.